Ladies and gentlemen, and all non-binary folks, we are back finally after a very long break. I made sure to, yeah, I hear you huffing over there. I made sure to leave it where you guys and gals can see everything that was going on, so you know exactly how things are going. I'm gonna mute that so that you don't get distracted by the sounds in the background. But yeah, so the loser essentially had to take on us. I'm getting the number glitch.
I also saw that Rapid had the RBG profile picture.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, of course he did. But yeah, so that's that game wrapped up, essentially allowing us to now play our final match, which will now be RBG Esports versus Shopify Rebellion. This is the final match of the night, but the first match
Of the lower bracket.
Yeah, of the lower bracket. Excuse me. Thank you. So we will be pretty much, this is the playoffs now. We are in top 12. We are not in top 16 anymore. We've moved up just for making it this far. And yeah, no, we're gonna be versing Shopify Rebellion. Pretty tough team. Now that it's Rapid, Memory, and Parth. And Rapid does have the RBG.
He does have it, right? That's not just me.
Man,
that is like
Rapid. That's funny.
I don't even know if it's like a glitch or he actually does have it.
No. He has it on. The silly guy. So yeah, he's gonna be rocking the RBG tag.
The
Hey,
Philly guy.
I mean, hey, I'll take it because to me that's more publicity for us. So I'll take it. Thank you, Rapid. Yeah, so it is a best of 5 coming up right now. RBG will be in the blue. Oh shoot.
Oh.
Whoops.
No, Rapid doesn't have the RBG profile picture. Just
Not
the
anymore.
game.
Yep. So here we go. I almost joined the game accidentally, but I got me out in time. Game on.
As we trying to open it up right away. Almost. Dude, I wish we had that nice of an opening. Scoring right off the bat.
That would have been nice. Yeah, no, this is a big moment for the boys. We need to start off strong. We need to, I mean, this is gonna be a tough team. I don't really know much about Parth per se myself, but they are well. Okay, Parth is like, well, here I am. This is my introduction. As Parth will come in and just rock that shot in. Rapid was also up. That could have been a big moment if Memory was able to save that. We would have been able to probably get a good counterplay going in. But yeah, welcome to all the Shopify Rebellion fans as well. I know that they unfortunately don't have their own personal stream, so you are all welcome here. Welcome to cheer on for Shopify Rebellion.
And Xpurt.
For the rest of the RBG squad, we're all tied up.
Great regain moment just over Parth. Just gets the demo as well. Or I'm not sure if he got the demo or got demoed or both at the same time, but either way, gonna find itself into the back of the net and just tied up 1-1 only, 30 seconds in basically.
Great start to come back that way. Again, like I say every time, it all comes down to really bouncing back. That's what you have to do. You can lose the lead, but you have to bounce back and tie it up. And right off the bat, speaking of bouncing back and forth right now, oh yeah, and we have Dazarin in the chat. Welcome, Dazarin. Congratulations to NRG for making first place and moving on to top 6 tomorrow. And of course, we do have to give a huge shout out to our coach Threes, who has been putting so much work in the background. You have no idea how much Threes has done for this team and for us as an organization. Big shout outs to him.
I could take a bit of a guess on how much he's done, given how this is going so far. How impressive we've kind of seen this roster go from being like a consistent top 20 team to pushing forward and trying to make top 8 at least.
I mean, I'm calling it. Whatever you try to guess how much work he put in, you're probably still underestimating how much work he's actually done. But getting about almost 2 minutes into this game, Oh, and
Oh.
Parth again. Okay, I get it, Parth. I'm sorry. I didn't really know who you were. I said, you're a new face, and now you're just like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna keep scoring on you until you know who I am. I know who you are, Parth. You're done.
Isn't this what you always do, though? We had that in game 1 as well with NRG. This is how RBG rolls, just to concede. I don't know who Parth is, just to get scored on twice. To be fair, I don't know who Money is. Let's see if that works.
Who are you, Money? You. I don't know who Zineel is. He's a new face. It's not working. Anyway, 2 minutes in this first game of the playoff bracket. Again, just as a reminder for everyone, we start in the lower bracket. Only the top 4 teams of each group play will be holding a top 6 seed and will get the double elimination factor, like an actual double elimination, while the rest of us will be battling in essentially a single elimination bracket. But not to worry, as RBG already on the attack. Oh, a little doink. That Money almost put that shot in.
Looking to continue the offense, though. Pass middle, Xpurt there for the shot. And Memory's going to get that first save. Zineel also unable to follow it up. And Money's going to keep that pressure going for RBG. Trying to get it middle, can't quite get it. And Xpurt gets beat to the ball as well by Parth, leaving just Zineel. Able to retake possession, goes for a solo play here. Memory, first one on the block, but Money able to keep it in play. Going for the pass middle, can't find the shot. Xpurt is there, and it's just off the post.
Rough one. It was a wide shot. He really tried to get it all the way to the post and just kind of, crossbar in or sidebar in, whatever you want to say. But
Fortunately, too far to the right.
Correct.
Going to keep Shopify at that lead for now, up 2-1.
Xpurt actually had to go up early for that one, thinking Parth was going to try to go for some sort of flip reset or something. But he makes it work out. Xpurt does get taken out by Memory in the back. So only a 2-man push coming out of RBG's offense. Memory now is going to race this one down, try to get this one over Xpurt. He can't. Parth already up for it. A backboard play. Memory's going to put this one to Rapid. Xpurt reads the shot nicely. 1 minute left in this game. RBG still down by 1. And every time we get on the offensive end, it's always such a close play. RBG really need to find that small little spot in the net that will let them tie this game up.
Little gap, they almost had it before, but again, missed shots happen. Money, though, trying to force another opportunity, pass it down. No teammate to receive. Instead, to be Rapid with a shot on target. Zineel with the first one on that challenge again, and still in that RBG corner with just 30 seconds. RBG, they're going to have to move fast to take this game into at least overtime. Parth tries hardest to shut it down. Rapid as well, getting that 50 off onto Money and just keeping it stuck in this corner. Great job at that. Finally, Zineel able to get the clear up, but Memory is there to shut it down. Parth keeping it back on that RBG half. 10 seconds, and it's just Money with the ball. Low boost, can't do much. Zineel up, Memory with the challenge, and not going to be done. Xpurt, final clear up to Money, still keeping it off the ground. Money in the air for an air dribble, trying to get it down middle. Xpurt too close, and Parth's going to beat him on that one. Zineel can't reach it. Xpurt up into the corner. Zineel has to rotate out. It's going to hit the floor. Rebellion taking map number 1.
Yeah, a little bit of Rapid still rocking that RBG profile pic. Just for anyone that did not know, Rapid did used to play on RBG Esports.
That's funny.
Yeah, he was a nice friend of mine. He was a very pleasure to chat with. We talked a lot about music, so nice to see him. Still having some good humor in him. But yeah, so that was game 1. Unfortunately, we go down by 1, but it shows that they still have something under their pocket, just lying there waiting. So we'll have to see what the RBG squad can do to bounce back from this one. Already a huge attack coming out of Shopify Rebellion. Memory in the corner now, getting this ball up high, trying to get around Zineel, who put a bit of pressure on him, but Xpurt is going to be up. Parth is taken down. Memory is able to keep this all up to the side. Rapid just going to go up and try to be a nuisance to the third man. Xpurt already up. You're going to try to get this off the corner. And a center pass, Zineel forced to go up and put this back into our corner to buy some time. But Rapid, oh my goodness, Memory just being a nuisance on the backboard. And 2 players on Shopify racing back. Rapid is going to do a nice shot towards the net, catching Zineel off guard. You have to watch out. Rapid is a fast one when it comes to counter plays, and you see it right there. Coming around the ball and still gets a nice shot to it.
Shopify, they're keeping this pressure up so much stronger than RBG. They're not letting RBG get off their half, much less put on offensive play on their net. And again, Shopify quickly putting it on that RBG half, and Parth gonna do his best to keep it there as well. Another shot comes through. Memory putting a second one in, now extending the score gap to 2.
Yeah, no, Shopify Rebellion is coming with a vengeance. They're upset that they lost to version 1, and they are ready to unfortunately put the pounding onto the RBG squad, who had a rough last match, getting reverse swept, and that long overtime in game 4. I think it was about an 8-minute overtime. Yeah, unfortunately. So it's still good to see that the heads are high for RBG. They're still playing as strong as they can, at least I should say, at the moment.
Yeah, Rocket League playing for this long in a single day is gonna wear on you after a little while. A bit of burnout, perhaps. But they did get that nice long break, able to pull it back to a fresh start. Money can't get this clear. Xpurt is on that save, but the 50 comes through. Money almost gets a save, but in the end, it's gonna be Rapid putting a third one into that back of the net.
Yeah, that double commit on defense. Zineel was ready for it, but Xpurt decided to try to bail him out of that, and this is starting to look like the defensive end of RBG from last week, what made things struggle. There was a lot of double commits happening on defense. They need to just trust each other. I know they want to play fast, but they need to still trust each other. Otherwise, mistakes like these are going to happen. And this is only a best of 5, and this is technically an elimination match. We lose this, we do take top 12, which is really nice. But it would be nicer to get a little bit higher up. At least top 10.
Yes, sir.
Or top 8, I should say, if I do my math right.
Top 4. Top 2, even.
Heck, I'll take a top 1. Off the backboard, though, Parth. Gonna put this to the side. Memory missed, but Rapid was right behind him. Rapid still up in the air. Coming up for a Rapid reset. But not going to happen there. Parth is going to center this one up. Oh, Memory. I believe he tried to go for that really slow, awkward shot behind the entire RBG defense, but Xpurt was able to get a car on it.
Could have been left here with low boost. Shopify doing a great job of stealing that boost, getting these demos through, and there's not much Xpurt can do. Almost nothing in the tank. He's not able to reach that one, and Shopify, they're just kind of running away with this game. A missed touch from Memory, and Xpert's going to pay the price.
Oh, man, you even see Parth just holding on to Xpurt there. A little bit of a rough one, but, hey, you know, the fatigue definitely is kicking in. You could see it there, but that's the other thing. Like, players like Memory and Rapid, they already have this kind of experience, I would say, being in these long day matches, stuff like that. Whereas the RBG guys, they have the experience too, but we also have our rookie of the season, Zineel. So it might be a little bit harder for him. No, I'm not really sure. That's not true. They play through open bracket. They've had long days.
I mean, how nice must it feel to be like, you know, you almost qualified for main event last season, or last split, I should say. You don't make it through, just to make top 12 in the next one. Or potentially even higher if RBG is able to get this reverse sweep, although this game is pretty much already set in stone. 5-0 RBG.
Yeah, well, at least if RBG can at least get one, you can start to build some momentum for the reverse sweep.
Absolutely.
We've seen it happen. It happened to us. Now we just have to turn around and do it to them.
Xpurt almost finds a shot. Parth, first one on that clear. Zineel able to challenge that one and finds an open net. Not quite out of this game. Able to put one on the leaderboard at least.
And that's what you need to do. Honestly, Shopify Rebellion, you can see it. They're starting to get cocky. They're starting to ruin their rotations. Just really push the team. The second you see an opening, and that's the thing. As you play harder teams, those openings become smaller and smaller. And spotting them will get harder. So it's going to come down to if RBG can spot those tiny little openings, while Parth is looking to make a huge opening in the RBG defense. Memory will follow that with another demo. Xpurt now. 2v1 over Memory. And almost under Rapid. Road Rapid stayed pretty well with that one, but cleared it to the side. Zineel scores that 3-goal deficit, 1 minute. It's not impossible. It's definitely not impossible.
Very difficult.
And no more Brazil.
I mean, we've seen it happen before, right? We saw that in that close qualifier. Team Accelerate didn't manage to pull back 3 goals in just 26 seconds. There's still 1:07 on the clock. Very doable for RBG to pull this one back. However, it's going to have to be some fast and aggressive offense coming out from them. Xpurt gets the bump, but hit into the ball as well.
RBG really starting to try to get some momentum and ride it, whether it's this game to try to tie up the game or push it into the potential final game of the night. Xpurt does a nice job clearing this ball out. Parth already on midfield, so Zineel has options. He has money. Money's going to bring this one up, get it past Memory. Xpurt will follow it off the backboard. No double touch, and Zineel ends up committing for it as well. So that's going to leave that wide open at this point. I mean, it's just like hockey. You're down this far down. You might as well pull the goalie out of the net and just try to add that extra, offensive player.
Yeah. But at this point, it's pretty much already over. Just try your hardest to put as many goals in as possible, and it's going to mess up your rotations, just like that one was shown. But Shopify just 20 seconds away from pushing up 2-0 in the game against RBG. Money, though.
Okay.
Almost said Memory, able to put a third one in. Get as many goals as possible.
Again, it's all about momentum. At this point, you go for the reverse sweep. You start building that momentum. This is a great time to really start finding those holes I mentioned before in the defense. Again, as you start versing harder teams, you now have to start focusing on trying to find those smaller holes that are created in the defense. No one has the perfect defense. There's always a crack somewhere. It's just finding it on their wall. And it looks like RBG is starting to finally find it. They are now in elimination match as Shopify Rebellion are looking to try to win this one with a 3-0 and move on to tomorrow for the loser bracket side. But RBG still not completely out of this. They have a chance for 3 more games. We've seen it. We know they can do it.
5 minutes separating them from elimination in this first one. They just have to take it game by game, 5 minutes by 5 minutes by 5 minutes, as long as possible until they can finally pull it back. Game 5 is the dream. Exactly. Bit of a tall order.
It's a bit of a tall order, but it is definitely possible. They played in 8 minutes of overtime, so they are able to pull something off. So here we are. It is match point for Shopify Rebellion. RBG looking to set up the reverse sweep. Zineel brings this one down. Pulls 2 defenders out of the net there as well. Money. He's going to drop this to Xpurt. Rapid is up quickly, and Parth already there for a possible counterplay. Zineel was ready for it, but Parth ends up rotating the wrong way. Rapid up to Parth, but it's too far out. Xpurt just going to clear this one back over to the Rebellion side. Rapid now trying to get that ball back over to the RBG side, but nice plays coming out of the midfield of RBG as they are now really trying to put on some I almost said Memory as I'm reading his name. Really just trying to put on some pressure onto the Rebellion side. Memory ends up missing that one. Xpurt's going to... Oh, no, he jumps over that boost. Trying to reserve that boost. A little flip reset. Oh, but it threw off his teammate. And Parth was able to stick his nose out far enough to get that block.
Oh, but the shot.
But the shot was on target. Memory tried to stop it and ends up being a goal for RBG. First on the board of Game 2.
Great placement. Finds that angle, and Memory going to make sure it goes in that top corner. A very, very difficult save, especially when you're not expecting it. For RBG, they do find themselves now up a goal in game number 3, looking to extend that score gap.
But already we're starting to see Rebellion on the RBG side, putting as much pressure. Memory taking out Zineel there. Rapid tried to get a pass. Memory is there to follow up. Money's able to get a good 50 off. And it looks like a potential open net. No, it's not on target. Never mind. Xpurt will follow it. And RBG now up 2-0.
Finally, RBG looks like they're getting their stuff together on this offensive pressure. Xpurt able to read that bounce. No one from Shopify really going up for that one. Off that backward, but RBG now all they have to do, they have that safety goal. All they have to do is hold on to that lead. Or perhaps extend it even more. Xpurt first up on the ball, gets the reset, gets it over Parth. Can't get the double touch though.
Yeah, Rapid was sitting there right there on the crossbar. Saw it coming in. Was able to stop that one. A little scary as we saw an open net, but it was off target. Rapid. He's going to go off the crossbar and again hold on to this ball. He's just trying to keep it out of the hands of RBG. But Zineel will finally launch this over to the Rebellion side. Now Memory can't get that ball past one, but Rapid will follow it up. Can't get the reset. Zineel is already up for this one. 50 off Rapid, and Xpurt will follow this. Center play, but Parth is there. Zineel forced to put this in the corner. Buys some time for RBG to reset. Money is going to get this one past one of the defenders. But now a counterplay coming out of Rebellion as Parth opts to not go for the flip reset. Tries to bring the ball down, but two RBG members ready on the defensive end to not let that happen. Rapid will take out Zineel. And Money
And
trying to get
RBG,
it clear, but not really getting anything out of this.
as we approach the halfway mark, RBG, the defense is still holding as best they can. Shutting down those shooting opportunities for Shopify. Zineel, though, left last man, losing his teammate behind him, missing the open net, but Parth is there. Money with the save.
Right off the respawn, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you could see it now. It looks like the hardest part for RBG is bouncing back after so many demos. Oh, Xpurt almost getting that nice redirect towards the net to try to speed the ball up. But RBG still holding that lead by 2. Minute and 35 left on the clock. Zineel is going to try to put this off the backboard. A big clear by Memory to Rapid. You cannot count these guys out. Rebellion did just put on a showcase in the first game. RBG looking for that bounce back, so anything can happen. You cannot be complacent just because you're up by 2. Parth will take out Money, and a big pinch that sends the ball back over to the Rebellion defense side.
RBG, they're doing a good job at keeping the offensive pressure somewhat off their half and able to get these shots on as well. Xpurt hitting just the crossbar. Money trying to follow it up, but you can see RBG, they're way more confident on this offense, and the do or die moments, they're definitely playing a lot more aggressive, and it's working out for their favor.
Oh, Xpurt not able to read the play and not land on the boost, so completely wasting that boost on that play. A shot off the crossbar and a 50 off Rapid, but Rapid will keep this one going. Looking to get a nice air dribble, blocked by 1. Xpurt in the way. Keeping this one in the corner as well. Parth just trying to be a nuisance. Xpurt going to try to get this one around Rapid. A good 50, but Memory takes out Zineel, who was the man ready for the shot. A counterplay coming in, but Money doing a really good job reading that play happening as it was coming down the field. Last 7 seconds. RBG are looking to take game at number 3 and really set themselves up for the reverse sweep. But there is 1 second left. We've seen videos. There's videos on YouTube. 1 second goals are a thing. RBG just needs to make sure this ball stays slammed on the ground.
Should be pretty simple. Let's keep this one on the floor for RBG.
There we go.
And just like that, RBG, they take game number 3 now, 2-1 on the scoreline. Not completely out of this tournament just yet. Or they still have to win the next 2 games in a row to continue through the bracket. Rebellion, only 1 game away.
Yeah, they are still only 1 game away. RBG has 2 of them up in front of them that they need to be able to win. So this is definitely going to be a long road for RBG. They can do it. I know they can. It just really comes down to how they're playing, how they're feeling in their head. Just being able to stay relaxed, not go insane, not, you know, they just have to think like it is a 0-0 series, and let's just move in and win this one, essentially. So here we are, game number 4 now. RBG just took that last game, looking to try to set up a reverse sweep. 2 players on the RBG defense ended up going for that one. That's pretty scary. A shot towards the net, and Money again, just playing out of his mind on the defensive end. Not sure if that ball was going to go in, if Parth was the one who saved it. Maybe looking to try to get the ball away from defender. Rapid puts this one up high. Parth is already there to a pass to Memory, but it's off the crossbar. Parth will follow that one. Rapid just trying to keep this on the offensive end. Parth will hit this one up. Money then will clear this one to Zineel. Well, Parth again waiting in that midfield. We are starting to see that real midfield pressure coming out of the Shopify Rebellion side. Every time RBG tries to clear, they have that midfield player in the way. At this point, RBG is going to have to start going for shorter clears. Maybe try to dribble this one down, but it won't matter if they have a wide open net. Shopify Rebellion will be the first one on the board.
Yeah, Money can't get a stronger clear. Xpurt tries to go for that 50, can't quite reach it. And I almost thought Parth was going to be, a little nice to us, save us that shot, but he's going to let Memory stuff it into the back of the net. There are still 4 minutes left on the clock, though. Easy for the RBG comeback. Only 1 goal separated these 2 teams, but almost 2. Xpurt is able to get that save, and quickly the counterattack is forming. Money able to beat 1. Gets past the second, or Lonnie gets past the first one, I should say. Again, immediately back on the RBG defense. Zineel, first one to get the clear. Money can't quite reach it on that sidewall. Is able to regain possession, though. 50 into Rapid, beats him, and Zineel left in the net. Xpurt is able to bail him out, but Money does get that save again. Money is not letting anything into the RBG net.
Again, Money, if he's there back, he will get that save. Money's been playing out of his mind in front of that net. Every time you think that ball's going in, Money comes swooping across. Pre-jump play almost coming out between Xpurt and Zineel, but they couldn't find him. Parth shoots against that crossbar. Shopify Rebellion losing a lot of their goals due to that crossbar, unfortunately. They just keep pounding a little bit too hard. Another play coming out. Memory tried to get the shot. Zineel does a good job getting a 50. That also clears to the corner. Xpurt will then go for a 50. Pass to himself off the backboard. Rapid does a nice job getting that touch. Zineel already back. Gets past 1. No, Rapid comes back. Trying to get a big bump. Parth now gets it past Xpurt. Into the corner, looking for a pass play in open net, but neither Rebellion teammates were up ready for that. Rapid cuts off Parth, but it goes to Zineel, who still has a little bit of control. Xpurt puts this one down. It's in front of Memory, but off the crossbar again. Memory is just has not had the best shooting accuracy, at least for this series.
But RBG, they still have to put this one into the net. They're still down by a goal. They burned through half their time. And again, Shopify, they're just keeping it on that RBG side, keeping RBG on that defense as long as possible. Stopping the long clears, stopping the offensive pressure.
Zineel now looking to create an opportunity, but Rapid will clear this off. Xpurt already up. Memory forced to put this one into the corner. 2 Shopify Rebellion players go for that. The power of friendship will pinch that ball into the corner. Zineel clears this one high. Memory gets a touch, but not in favor of what he was looking for. Money is going to be able to keep this one going. A bump on Rapid, but Rapid was able to bounce back quick enough to stop that one. Money opts to give the ball to Xpurt, but then the 2 of them end up bumping into each other anyway. Zineel can't keep possession of that ball. Parth gets in the way. 1 minute remaining. RBG still down by 1, and they need to win this one if they want to stay alive in this playoff bracket and bring it to a game 5.
Yeah, RBG just under a minute left, forcing for this game 5, just at least forcing for overtime to start. Xpurt almost gets it past Parth, but the save does come through. And again, Shopify, they're doing such a great job of keeping RBG off of this offense, keeping them stuck on their half. Xpurt has to get the clear up to his teammate, but Parth again shutting it down. Zineel able to get the save, but Memory again, first one on that ball. Money touch back to Shopify corner, immediately giving away possession. Xpurt into Money, touch down. Zineel can't quite reach it, and Parth's gonna beat him up for that one.
10 seconds left on this clock. RBG on the back foot. Not even having possession of the ball. This is not looking good for them. They need to get this ball out of here. Memory's already there. He's going to slam that down. And unfortunately, that is all she wrote for RBG Esports. Pretty good. It's still pretty good main event for us. We couldn't make it to get into day 2. Would have loved to see it. But in the end of the day, you know, I want to also just give a big shout out to Zineel. This was his first main event. Good for him. We do take top 12. So that's always a good thing.
Yeah, definitely great showing from RBG. The best we've ever seen from them in the RLCS. Definitely deserve to make it as far as they did. Wish they could have made it further, but they did really. You gotta be proud of them. You gotta be proud of them.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen them do a top 12 before, but unfortunately, that's all we saw them do. It was very hard for them to also, you know, get back into the main event with our last roster. So it's really coming down to hoping that they can pull off something. But honestly, I'm very proud of them. They played really well to make it this far into the bracket. A lot of upsets. That's definitely what we need to see. And this was only the first of 3 regionals of the winter split. So plenty of more Rocket League in the future. Yeah, we thankfully, because we played so well, I believe we'll actually have enough points to hold the top 16. I'll have to do a little bit of my math, but yeah. So there's a really good chance that we'll be in the closed qualifiers for Regional 2 of the winter split. So with that said, we are done. We have been eliminated from this event. We would have been done either way, casting wise, but unfortunately, RBG Esports. Our road for Regional 1 is complete. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Complex, again, thank you very much to you as well for joining us. It was a pleasure casting with you for two streams last Sunday and this Friday.
Yeah.
But got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I'm exhausted. No, this is great, but we'll be back, right? Casting again on the second regional. So tune in for that. Make sure to follow on the Twitch and know when we go live.
Yep.
That's really all I have to say. Yeah.
Would greatly appreciate everyone. Please follow us here. Please check out our Twitter and check out our YouTube channel. We will be getting some content up there of the Rocket League guys. So make sure to go check them out. We're on TikTok as well, Instagram, all the social medias. We are there. Please make sure to give us a follow. Make sure to also give myself and Complex a follow by typing in Casters. We would love if you follow us on the Twitter, showing my age a little bit. But yeah, Complex, once again, thank you for joining. Big shout outs to the players, Xpurt, Money, and Zineel. Bigger shout out to Threes again for doing a damn well job with the players. Really appreciate all the great work. And thank you. Big shout out to everyone here who came out and joined us. So thank you very much for being a part of this. And we're out of here. And if I did my math right, and we are in, I believe, Miswan Jr. is actually updating, and I believe he said that we would be tied for 15th. So with that, we more than likely will be in the close qualifier. I feel confident enough to say we would be in the close qualifier anyway. So hopefully we'll see you there next time. I'm Random IC's Complex. We're out of here, and we'll see you all next time. Have a great night.